Welcome to Visionary Voices, a podcast series by To The New, where we sit down with leaders who are actively shaping the future of enterprise technology. This isn't another surface level conversation about what's trending. We go straight to the boardroom questions, the real decisions, the tough trade offs, and the operating models that actually shift revenue, resilience, and competitive advantage. I'm your host, Shreya Tiwari. In every episode, we engage with leaders who are not just participating in digital transformation, they're architecting it. Today, I'm joined by Vineet Kansal, Vice President of Quality Engineering at To The New. Vineet is redefining what quality engineering means in modern enterprises. For him, quality isn't a final checkpoint before release, it's a strategic lever embedded across the digital product lifecycle. In today's conversation, we'll explore three core themes. 1. Why the shift from QA to QE is more cultural than technical. 2. Where AI is genuinely transforming quality and where expectations are misaligned. 3. How enterprises can convert quality from a cost center into a competitive differentiator. Welcome to the podcast, Vineet.
Hello, Shreya. Thanks for having me on the show today. Looking forward to the conversation.
Let's start with something most organizations hesitate to admit. Most of the organizations think that they do QA very well. Their release cycles are formalized, the automation is in place. But when delivery pressure arrives, the quality looks reactive rather than engineered. From your point of view and from your perspective, what is the biggest challenge that organizations are dealing today when they are moving from traditional QA to embedding the AI-powered QA in the entire product lifecycle?
See, Shreya, there can be many challenges, but if I have to nail down one biggest challenge, I would say it is not about tool. It is also not about the automation coverage and not even about the budget. The biggest challenge, I think, is about culture, right? Many times organizations think that, okay, let's buy a new tool, or let's add some test to CI/CD pipeline, or even just rename QA function to quality engineering, and that would solve the problem. But that is not the reality, right? We have to think more pragmatically and have a wider vision. All these things are very tactical, right? They will not lead to a transformational change, right? If we talk about the transformation, then we have to think that how AI can be used in this transformation. Certainly AI can amplify the change, but it will not be able to initiate the change. Initiation should happen at the leadership level, where the leadership defines that, okay, quality engineering should be part of the entire SDLC process. It should not be something which is to be dealt only at the end of the life cycle, right? And it is a shared responsibility, which includes the product team, includes development team, operations, everyone is included. So that's how we can transform a traditional quality assurance to more AI-led, modern quality engineering function.
That insight becomes more critical as AI is taking over every enterprise strategy. I think, Vineet, if ownership is misaligned, AI is going to amplify inefficiencies. The latest word quality report has shown a surge in AI adoption, yet we have seen that enterprise-wide scaling AI is still a challenge. Organizations are still not okay with scaling with AI projects. From your perspective and your point of view, I want to know why that is still a challenge from ambition to execution.
Yeah. So the main reason, I think, is the approach what organizations are taking in the AI adoption journey. Many times we think that, okay, let's start with the AI tool and let's start code generation, or maybe start using AI for analyzing the failures, right? Or integrate the LLM model to have a speedy development, right? So all these are good starting point, but they will lead to a very tactical result where we will be using AI in a fragmented manner. In order to have a holistic AI-based solution, which does not just do the testing but also gives quality signals in a continuous fashion, also give the recommendation what needs to be done, and it is scalable. What we need to do is build AI into the system. Means the embedding should be there in the for the AI in the system, and it should be holistic. It should include the governance, the architecture, observability, and risk. And if we take holistic approach, then only we will be able to embrace the AI in a more strategic manner, and we should be able to build good AI-enabled solutions.
I see that this is not a capability gap, it's a model maturity gap. We all are seeing a strong marketing narrative around positioning AI as an accelerator for speed and coverage. From where you sit, Vineet, what do you think how AI is helping in QE actually, and where the expectations are misaligned? It's just hyped up. We want the ground reality for it.
Okay. So, Shreya, basically every technology has a maturity curve, starting with inception to adoption to democratization and finally making it a commodity. AI will also follow the curve. Basically, the thing is that, okay, in current state, if we see with the current maturity, AI is still adding a lot of value in QE. We can take some examples of some basic use cases. For example, you have to do impact analysis of the change, or you have to do some intelligent analysis of your failure patterns, right? Or you have to even start with vibe coding and speed up your automation development. All these are pretty useful use cases, and they are delivering good ROI as of now. But at the same time, the scenario where you need high contextual understanding, or you have to work with some proprietary technology, or you have to develop some complex architecture. These are the cases where probably AI would not currently in the state to give you the expected outcome, right? We have to wait for some more time. So the thing is that we have to avoid taking extreme thought process. On one side, if we think that, okay, AI is going to solve all our problem, that is also not correct. At the same time, considering it as a complete hype is also not a good situation or good understanding. So we have to take more pragmatic approach where we implement or leverage AI on the merit of the use case, and we deliver the best solution which includes the AI element rather than focusing how we can just include the AI. So this is basically what my point of view is. And as we know, every technology matures, so AI will also mature, and we will be having more and more use cases which are on positive side as compared to the constraint we currently have.
Building on that, at To The New, how are you helping clients move from fragmented ecosystems to a cohesive enterprise-wide quality engineering space?
At To The New, we take more consultative approach. We do not jump to directly a tool or any particular approach, right? We do a discovery workshop where we try to understand what are the different business objectives client have, what are the different pain points, or what are the different scenarios we have to tackle with. And then with the help of a quality maturity assessment model, we try to assess the current maturity of the ecosystem, which includes the testing methodology, the processes, tools, stability of the environment, scalability, and many other things. And we come up to the quality maturity index, which is very objective way of defining the current state of the function. And then we basically come up with the gaps which are there, and also with the recommendation that how we can bridge those gaps and reach to the next level. So this is how we are working with the clients. Our objective is not to add few people or few testers in the team and just do with that. Our approach is more holistic, and as I mentioned, it is consultative. And our goal is to build a scalable AI-led solution with the client and set up it as a function rather than a technical approach.
Absolutely, Vineet. For being such a long time in the industry, if you have to give an advice to an industry leader who is starting its QE journey, AI QE journey, if I must say, what is that one thing that they should do right from day one?
So AI adoption is a journey. It is not an overnight shift, right? So we have to focus first building quality system and then let AI accelerate it rather than doing other way around. AI cannot fix the structural weaknesses. Those things we have to tackle on our own first, and then embed systems with AI so that everything can accelerate, right? And when it is implemented in the right way, it also acts as a force multiplier. So that is also a very positive thing. But it has to be implemented in a right way, at a right time, and with right intent. From my perspective, I would say that engineer discipline first, introduce AI, and then let AI scale with intent. So that is my 2 cents.
With the intent of bridging the technological gap, let me ask you something foundational. As a leader, beyond tools and metrics, what does quality engineering means to you?
See, Shreya, matrices are important. We get a lot of insight through matrices, but matrices tell whether the feature is working or not, wherein quality builds the trust. When a feature can work or pass all the test cases, still it may fail on quality parameter. From my experience, I can say I've seen many reports which are all green, all the test cases are passed, but still they are not meeting the user expectation, or product quality is not up to the mark. So it is important that we focus more on the quality rather than just going through the matrices. Whenever user clicks on a button, right, for example, he or she should not hope that it would work. Rather, he or she would be confident that, okay, it will work, right? And we know that it takes thousands of interactions to build the confidence and to build the brand, wherein it can easily be destroyed by one single failure. So it is important that we value the user experience and user interaction with the system. Quality means that it should reduce the cognitive load for the user rather than increasing it. So that's how I see quality moving up in the value chain, from a validation to really adding some good value into the system.
All right. Thank you, Vineet, for sharing both strategic lens and practical realities of quality engineering today.
Thank you, Shreya. I really enjoyed the conversation.
And to everyone listening, thank you for being a part of Visionary Voices. We'll continue bringing conversations with the leaders who are not just responding to the change but are shaping it. Keep innovating. Until next time.